Today I'm going over the NGK CR8E 1275 spark plugs. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm walking through the features and what you can expect in daily use. And since I can't show the plugs on camera this time, you're watching the screencast instead. It's not ideal, but it gets the info across. The CR8E plugs come in a simple 4-pack, the usual NGK style. Nothing fancy in the packaging, but that's normal for this type of part.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
What matters is how they behave once they're in the engine. These sit in the CR heat range, which is pretty standard for a lot of mid-displacement motorcycles and scooters. If your engine calls for this specific range, they usually run stable, with good cold starts. I've seen cases where the fit is exact and the engine smooths out right away, and others where people mixed up the model numbers and ended up with the wrong thread size or reach. So checking your exact spec is important before you buy. The core construction is the usual NGK copper setup. No fancy iridium here. But for everyday riding, that's fine. Copper plugs run cooler and often give a more consistent spark at the lower end. They just don't last as long as iridium. If you ride daily or have a bike that's picky about plugs, you might be swapping these more often. Some users note shorter service intervals, so expect that. On the plus side, they're easy to gap. The electrodes aren't fragile, so you can adjust them without worrying about snapping anything. When these plugs work well, you notice quicker starts, less stumbling, and a bit more stable idle. It isn't a performance upgrade in the dramatic sense. It's more about your engine feeling normal again, and that's usually what people want when they replace plugs. If your bike was misfiring before, these can clear that up if the plugs were the cause. Just be honest with yourself about other possible issues too. Plugs won't fix fuel or electrical problems. Heat management is solid. The CR8E type handles expended rides fine, even on hotter days. Some riders push these hard on long highway runs and don't report fouling. But city riding with lots of stop and go can show carbon buildup sooner. That's not surprising for copper plugs. A quick clean can help, but replacement is usually easier given the low price of the 4-pack. Installation is straightforward, the threads are clean, and NGK usually coats them lightly so they don't seize. Most bikes require only basic tools, just avoid over-tightening. The crush washer seats fast, and once it's snug, you're done. If you're coming from an older set that's worn down or burned, the difference in how the engine runs can feel bigger than you expect. As for downsides, durability is the main one. If you want long life, these aren't the top pick. And if you expect big horsepower changes, you won't get them. Another thing to keep in mind is that some riders get confused between CR8E, CR8EIX, CR9E, and other variants. The numbers matter. Getting the wrong heat range can make the engine run too hot or too cold. For routine maintenance though, the CR8E 1275 pack is solid. It's simple, reliable, and predictable. If you keep your expectations realistic, it does the job without drama. And with 4 plugs in 1 pack, it's handy if your bike uses more than one or if you want spares in the garage. If this helped, hit subscribe and drop a like.